What's up everyone, my name is Tway, I'm a content creator and chef, and welcome to Kitchen Etc., the place where I put viral TikTok recipes to the test. In this episode, we will be testing out the viral recipe for mochi ice cream. I'm personally a huge fan of mochi, so I'm really excited to test this out. Let's do it. The ingredients to make mochi are super simple. I have sugar, sweet rice flour, milk, neutral oil, and then I have potato starch over here to help the mochi from sticking, and then I'm using charcoal to add color, and my choice of ice cream is passion fruit ice cream. All right, the first step to making mochi ice cream is to make the mochi dough. I have a 1/3 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of milk, and 1/2 tablespoon of activated charcoal for that color. And then I'm going to whisk this up over medium heat. Whoa, look at this color. Just gonna whisk it until all the sugar is nice and dissolved. And once that happens, I'm taking it off the heat and going to add 2 tablespoons of neutral oil. And then finally add in my sweet rice flour. I have 1/2 cup right here. Just slowly whisk it in. Add it little by little. The liquid is starting to have a little body, starting to get thick. Once everything is nice and blended, I'm gonna put it back on the heat. Now this is when it all comes together, but it takes a little bit of time, so just be patient. All right, this is getting pretty thick, so I'm gonna switch to my spatula. And color. I'm gonna use the spatula to just kind of scrape it because it's going to start forming into a nice dough. Lots of patience in this recipe. We should have added that to the ingredients list. Patience. You'll know that your dough is done when it gets all nice and sticky. The mochi is ready, but before I roll it out, I have to coat my surface with potato starch just so it doesn't stick everywhere. And make sure that I coat my rolling pin as well. And then let's transfer our dough. Ooh. And coat the dough as well. Let's roll the dough. Ooh. You don't want it to stick everywhere, so the potato starch is really going to help. Be careful, it's also really hot. Don't burn yourself. This is ready to be put in the fridge, but before I do that, I have to cover it with some plastic wrap. Dough's in the fridge. Set the timer for 20 minutes starting now. Finally, it's mochi time. Okay, before I cut it, I have to brush off excess potato starch. And then I'm gonna use a cookie cutter to make, ta-da! Okay, last one, and here's my mochi dough. All right, let's get the perfect scoop in here. And let's start folding. Mochi ball. And last one. These are ready to be in the freezer. Ooh, that is gorgeous. I love how it just looks like a lump of charcoal, but when you cut into it, it has a nice pop of color. This is when all our hard work pays off. Here we go. Cheers. Whoa. So as expected, the mochi is super chewy and delicious, but this passion fruit ice cream, I love the tartness of it. It really balanced out the sweetness from the mochi. Super refreshing, really fun to look at. Do I see what all the hype is about? I for sure see what all the hype is about. I mean, this has been around for years in Japan, and it's just now making its appearance over here. Mochi ice cream is definitely worthy of a chef's kiss. And that's how you make mochi ice cream. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. My name is Toy, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.